What up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Hope you're doing well out there. If you see anything that interests you in today's video, check out the link below in the description. It's going to take you to Amazon where you can pick up a box of this Kill Team Chaos Legionaries all for yourself at a very, very good price. Get it within like 1 day if you have Prime. I swear I ordered this last night and it came this morning. I was like, this is great. Okay, so 10 miniatures in this box, and I remember when this first came out, I thought to myself, why would I buy this when I could just get a Chaos Space Marines box? Well, you get a couple of extra bits and pieces to really modify out your squad, your kill team, including this Legionary Balefire Acolyte, who looks like he's a sorcerer in training, the Legionary Heavy Gunner. You don't get that Assault Cannon in a Chaos Space Marines box, nor do you get the big axe for the Legionary Butcher, which you see on the right there. So you do get most of the what you see on the back of that box there, because it essentially is, when I looked at the instructions, I wanted to see what was different, and it essentially is the Chaos Space Marines box. You got your transfer sheet here with all of the 9 Traitor Legions. I believe it's all of them. And my favorite part of this is actually on the bottom left, you see that white script. You can cut that out and put that onto like banners or to vehicles. It's always good to have like really nice looking script work on your miniatures. You get your 10 32mm bases. But yeah, as I was saying, I was curious to see what of this kit is already available, because when I saw this, the first time I saw this, just like with the Space Marines kill team and the Tau kill team, they just look like regular troops, like Space Marines and regular Tau fire team. So if you look here, the top 3 sprues are what you would normally get in a Chaos Space Marines box. Just nothing changed. They just took three sprues out of a Chaos Space Marine box, and they threw in this 4th sprue on the bottom. This like half a sprue. This is the one that has like the axe, the assault cannon, the balefire hand, and a bunch of extra bits like heads and extra weapon bits to put on your miniatures. So this is what we're really going to be focusing on, because this is different. You can't get this on its own. You can't get it with the Chaos Space Marines box. You can only get it on the Kill Team box, which is what they hope the value of it is. Now, you'll notice that anything on that little sprue is going to be designated with a B in front of the number. Everything you see that is A is actually a piece that's already in the Chaos Space Marines box. So if you're a Chaos Space Marines player, you probably have a couple squads of these guys lying around. All of this is going to look familiar to you. It's the exact same assembly instruction for building up a Chaos Space Marine squad. The only difference is when you see a bit that is preceded by the letter B, that means it's going to be a little bit different and specific to the Kill Team box. So yeah, I remember building up that guy with the Power Fist and the Plasma Pistol. All of these guys I remember building up, and then you get down to the bottom here where you see, oh look, there's a sword and then alternate head, one with the horn sticking out. That's kind of interesting. So this is when we start getting into the different kinds of builds you can make with the upgrade sprue. And this is what's going to change the functionality of your regular Chaos Space Marines. So you want to make sure that it's legal to whatever list you're playing, which I think they are, because Chaos Space Marines, the thing that make them so interesting is that they're war bands full of warriors that have their own gear and loadouts. They're not, 10 guardsmen holding las rifles. But yeah, just take a look at all of the B bits, and there's a Balefire Acolyte guy. I like his backpack decoration because it's book chained open. It's interesting, it's different. And there you go, that assault cannon that's only available on a B frame, which is only available through this kit. I like how before they go into even assembling anybody, they show you, okay, this is the type, these are the types of miniatures you can build with this set, and then you get to choose one out of, 3 or 4 different kinds of variant builds. All right, more B bits. At this point, I think a lot of it is decorative, like the flayed skin on the shoulder pads, the alternate heads. And then you get a couple that do really impact your game, like this guy here with the big butcher axe. different from the chainsword and bolt pistol, and very, very versatile. And there's a last look at the B, C, and D builds you can make. If you are interested, like I said, click the link below in the description. It's going to take you to Amazon, where you can check out this product for yourself, and hopefully somebody in your region is selling it at a comparable price to the link that I found, because it I think I did save like $5 or $10 on you know, if I were to get it just through the web store. And also I got it, like I ordered it last night at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was here this morning. So that's another thing I love about Amazon Prime. All right, looking at the bodies here, the torsos, the shoulder pads, the weapons, all of the bits, this is already a Chaos Space Marine sprue. These first 3 sprues are Chaos Space Marines. So even though I do note the how nicely detailed a lot of these bits are, how individual everyone can be, there's no set uniform because everybody's rocking their own gear that they looted or raided themselves. It's such a great aesthetic, where underneath all of that, the trappings and the extra bits and ornamentation, they are wearing armor, Chaos Space Marine armor, modeled after like Loyalist Astartes power armor. So the extra bits like the cloth, the strips of chainmail, all of the little extra pieces that get added to that block, that body, it really accentuates the form, and it makes me happy to see. I love how, look at that little cluster of rockets right there. I just built up a scout squad, and on the back of the rocket launcher, there are like 3 rockets nicely racked and lined up, just hanging from his belt. And here it's just like, there's that one rocket that's like barely hanging on by a scrap of cloth. It's so hilarious. It's so great. And then here is the next sprue. This is actually the B sprue, so this is the one we're talking about. This is your upgrade sprue. It's got a bunch of various heads, but also loadouts that are going to affect the way you play the game. For example, right at the top there, that's the Balefire Acolyte one. And then you got, yeah, like shoulder pads with scraps of human flesh pulled across it, stuff like that. There's your Terminator gun. Like, the assault cannon just looks so cool, and that big giant honkin' axe on the opposite side. It's a great kit, and if you can get it for a good price, like if you click the link down below in the description, then it's even better, especially if you are a Chaos Space Marine player. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to click the like button, leave me a comment before you go, and subscribe, hit the notification so you won't miss out on my next video.